Amid the dazzling entertainment world that never truly sleeps, there is one story lately that has managed to warm many hearts while inspiring admiration. That story belongs to Kim Taehyung, better known to the world as Kim Taehyung. Through an in-depth interview with Rolling Stone's May 2026 edition, the public once again saw a side of Taehyung that may have long been hidden behind camera flashes, grand stages, and his status as one of the most influential global icons today. It was not only about music, nor merely about fame, but about the journey of becoming a more complete, calmer, and far more mature human being. If people once knew him as a charismatic figure with striking visuals, a distinctive baritone voice, and a mysterious aura that was hard to read, Taehyung now appears with a different energy. He seems more mature, more grounded, and carries a sense of peace that feels genuine. His portrait wearing a red leather jacket in the photo shoot became a symbol of that transformation. It is no exaggeration that many fans say Taehyung now radiates the charm of someone who has gone through many things and emerged stronger. However, the journey to this point was not instant. His hiatus and mandatory military service became crucial chapters that changed many things in his life. Taehyung admitted that for the first time in a long while, he truly had the chance to step away from the chaos of the world and ask himself, who is Kim Taehyung beyond the famous name V of BTS? That simple question became the beginning of a profound inner revolution. For years, life as a BTS member meant packed schedules, immense expectations, and non-stop pressure. The world saw luxury and success, but only a few understood the burden of carrying an identity that large every single day. That is why, when military service came, Taehyung chose to live through it not as a superstar, but as an ordinary young man who wanted to learn about life all over again. His decision to join the Special Duty Team, or SDT, immediately drew attention. This unit is known for its extremely high standards, strict discipline, and training far more demanding than the usual route. Many saw his choice as a reflection of his true character, quietly strong, calm, yet full of determination. Even more interestingly, many fans believe the decision was inspired by his close friend Park Hyung-sik, who had already been known for his discipline and exceptional spirit. It seems Taehyung did not want to treat military service as a mere formality. He wanted to challenge himself. He wanted to step outside his comfort zone and prove that he could stand on his own without relying on a famous name. Joining the SDT was no easy task. Intense physical training, high mental demands, and an extremely disciplined lifestyle became part of daily life. Yet it was precisely in a place like that where Taehyung discovered a new version of himself. Fans believe one reason Taehyung was able to endure that period so well was because he was never truly alone. Around him were people who sincerely cared for him, especially the legendary friendship circle known as the Wooga Squad. This group of close friends, Taehyung, Park Hyung-sik, Park Seo-joon, Choi Woo-shik, and Peak Boy, once again proved that true friendship is more than simply appearing together in front of cameras. From the beginning of his military service, the presence of the Wooga Squad felt deeply meaningful. They became Taehyung's emotional home. While the world waited for updates from the star, his friends were there to make sure Taehyung still felt loved not because of his status, but because of who he was as a person. Support like that is often more valuable than anything else. Many fans have noticed how Taehyung always seems comfortable and fully himself when he is with the Wooga Squad. There, he is not a global idol, not an international headline, not the center of millions of cameras. He is simply Taehyung, a friend who laughs freely, jokes around, shares meals, and enjoys simple moments. In a world that constantly demands perfection, a circle like that is a rare gift. It is no surprise that Taehyung's maturity today is also believed to have grown from the healthy environment surrounding him. He is among remarkable people who bring positive energy, support one another, and grow together. Park Seo-joon is known for his calm maturity, Park Hyung-sik for sincerity and passion, Choi Woo-shik for bringing joy, while Peak Boy is the creative friend who understands Taehyung's artistic side. Together, they create a safe space of immeasurable value for someone under as much pressure as he is. When his service finally ended, Taehyung's return was welcomed with warmth. Many fans were touched seeing how his friends once again showed up to welcome this new phase of his life. To the public, it may have looked like an ordinary reunion, but for Taehyung, It symbolized that after a period filled with discipline and challenges, he had returned to the embrace of the people who had been there from the very beginning. In his latest interview, Taehyung explained that the experience gave him plenty of time to read books, exercise, and reflect. He learned that life as a superstar can sometimes make a person lose touch with their humanity. Everything moves fast, everything feels enormous, until we forget what simplicity feels like. Military service, ironically, gave him the rare chance to experience a normal rhythm of life again. He admitted that he intentionally let go of the identity of V for a while and chose to become an ordinary Kim Taehyung. This statement deeply moved many people because it showed a kind of courage not everyone possesses. It is not easy for someone at the top of the world to remove the crown and say, "I want to get to know myself again." But that is exactly what Taehyung did. The result is clear now. He appears more confident, more honest, and freer in his artistry. When discussing his solo work, especially Layover, Taehyung explained that he intentionally chose jazz and R&B because he wanted to show his true colors. He did not want to be limited by stereotypes as a grand performer with monumental songs. He wanted to be known as an artist with a wide emotional spectrum. That choice proved to be bold. At a time when many artists chase fast-moving global trends and commercially safe formulas, Taehyung instead chose a sound that was more intimate, gentle, and personal. It was as if he was saying that music does not always need to shout to be heard. Sometimes, an honest whisper touches people more deeply. Now, after going through a period of self-reflection, Taehyung has not ruled out exploring pop again. But of course, with a different approach. He wants to bring the lessons from his solo journey and life experiences into his next work. He wants pop music that is mature, honest, and still carries his personal signature. One of the most praised parts of the interview was the way Taehyung spoke about his role in BTS. He admitted he is no longer obsessed with how many lines he sings. His focus now is giving the best contribution possible. If his lyric portions are smaller, he actually feels relieved because it means the other members can shine too. This statement showed extraordinary maturity, especially in an industry often filled with ego-driven competition. Taehyung understands that BTS's strength has never come from one person alone. The group became great because 7 individuals complement one another. When one shines, the others support. When one grows tired, the others carry him. And now, after each member has gone through solo projects and personal growth, many believe their reunion will be stronger than ever before. Rolling Stone even highlighted that the healthy ego built through solo journeys would strengthen their collective work. In Taehyung's case, this feels especially true. He returns not as someone hungry for validation, but as a man who knows his worth without needing to prove anything. His baritone voice is said to have become more stable and mature. Many fans believe the physical training and discipline during his time in the SDT also strengthened his stamina and vocal control. If Taehyung was already known for having a unique tone before, he now returns with a stronger mental and technical foundation. Yet perhaps the most interesting change is not visible from the outside. It lies in the way he thinks. He now seems calmer in facing attention, more relaxed about expectations, and more focused on the things that truly matter. There is a serenity that is hard to explain, yet easy to feel. The warmth of the Wooga Squad is also believed to have played a major role in this transformation. They are not merely casual friends or fellow celebrity companions. They're a real support system. In an entertainment world often filled with rivalry, having a sincere inner circle is a tremendous strength. Taehyung is fortunate to have that, and he seems deeply grateful for it. Many fans say that seeing Taehyung today feels like watching someone who has finally found a home within himself. He is no longer chasing outside definitions of success. He is building peace from within. And when someone reaches that point, the work they create usually becomes far deeper and more meaningful. It is no wonder the public response to this interview was so emotional. People were not only impressed by Taehyung as an artist, but also moved by his honesty as a human being. He spoke about doubt, self-discovery, and the need to step away from the noise of the world for a while. A message that feels deeply relevant for many people today. Taehyung shows that growth is not a sign of weakness. Taking a break does not mean giving up. Lowering one's ego does not mean losing. Often, the greatest courage is having the bravery to start over and rediscover yourself from zero. Now the future lies wide open before him. The world awaits new music, new performances, and, of course, a new chapter with BTS. But whatever comes next, one thing is already clear. Kim Taehyung is no longer the same person he was a few years ago. He has grown into a man who is stronger, warmer, and wiser. And perhaps that is why more and more people love him. Not only because of his handsome face or beautiful voice, but because he continues to grow without losing his sincerity. In a world that often polishes image, Taehyung chooses to be real. Accompanied by extraordinary friends, shaped by the harsh discipline of the SDT, and enriched by deep reflection during military service, Taehyung now stands at a new point in his life. He carries experience, gratitude, and a much broader perspective, a combination that promises an extraordinary future. If his previous journey made V a global star, then this current journey seems to be shaping Kim Taehyung into a true legend. And as many fans feel today, perhaps his best story is only just beginning.